Hey guys, welcome to a game called You and Me and Her. This is a visual novel, but much in the same vein as Doki Doki Literature Club, as in it's very fucked up. I figured I'd check it out. It's a fairly recent horror game. I think it came out last year, actually. Let's just go ahead and get into this. Life is like a staircase. You just gotta keep climbing. Very, very true, very inspirational right off the bat. I'm actually very hyped for this. Otherwise, if you start to overthink it, you'll have trouble taking the next step. I'm not against visual novels. I actually played a few of them way back on my channel, way back when. I'm sure I deleted them by now, but there are no branching paths. Sure there are. What are you talking about? No point in regretting the actions you didn't take. Very true. They say life is a series of choices, but that's nonsense cooked up by the old and bitter. Yesterday leads to today, and today leads to tomorrow. One step at a time. What lies ahead? You won't know until you get there. Like the piano. Somebody aspires to be Beethoven. Ew, snot actually came out. At the top of the staircase, I step outside into the dazzling sunset. This is the school roof. Most students are barred entry. That's like typical, right? For like anime, like characters like go and chill and like do their own stuff on top of the roof of the school building. I don't know why. I never did that when I was a kid, and I was like a loner like throughout all my school life. So you'd think I'd be used to the view from up there. I had a stroke from up here, but evidently a few hours difference is all it takes to make the world look brand new. I assume that's a girl? Suzuki Shinichi. Yururu, you up here? And if voices are a cringe for you, click off. Just click off, because I'm going to do voices. Most likely bad. No response. Peaceful autumn breeze is all that greets me. Also, this is like a 2-3 hour game, so I might do it all in one sitting. I have time, so put aside for that. And I feel like this is the kind of game that would be fitting for like a solo one-time video, you know? Grass is sprouted between the cracks in the concrete, and the pile of desks on the far side is rusting from exposure to the elements. Up here, it almost feels like a forgotten place, lost to the time. I had to move my fingers from the WASD keys. I'm so used to using those. I like the paint, the art. I love it. Couldn't said it better myself. Specifically, I love the 360-degree view of the town below. I've lived my whole life here. Every inch of this town is packed with nostalgic memories. The longer I look out at it, the calmer I feel. When they randomly voted me onto the campus cleanup committee, I wasn't exactly eager. Yeah, I don't think anyone... It's just more work, dude. Nobody wants to do that. But if I'd known about this little side perk sooner, maybe I would have volunteered for the job. Roof access is only granted to 2 groups. The astronomy club, for stargazing, and the cleanup committee, the hall desks in and out. So just a heads up, I most likely won't be editing this video down to a T, because this is a very narrative-driven game. As you guys can tell, it's a visual novel. Visual novels tend to be very narrative-driven. So if that's not your cup of tea, obviously, plenty of other videos you can check out. Just letting you know. That said, I'm told there are plenty of spare keys floating around if you know where to look. I barely couldn't even finish that sentence. The school roof has a certain legend attached to it, you see. As a result, every now and then, other students will ask me to unlock the door for them, which is why I'm up here today, at the behest of my friend Yutaro. Or is it Yutaro? I have no idea. Unfortunately, he seems to be running late. Ah, spoke too soon. Oh, okay, so that's us. I assume we're a guy. I hate to assume. I look down. There's a cell phone lying face down on the ground by the door. Whose is this? Whose line is it anyway? You haven't seen Whose Line. Oh, you're missing out, man. Top tier comedy. I crouch down and pick it up. Excuse me, what? God? Who's God in my phone? God? The one and only Messiah? Before I can answer, the ringing stops. Admittedly, I'm a little relieved. And admittedly, I also relieved myself in the process. Seriously, whose phone is this? Check the call history, I guess. I don't know. I decide to check the call history. Wait, no, we just found a phone? What? God. Okay, it's all God. Got it. Okay, I got the message. What the heck? This guy's a Baptist, straight up. Next, I check the address for book. There's only one entry. Yep, you guessed it. God. And I only get away with that because I used to be a Baptist, okay? There's no way this actually belongs to the big man upstairs, right? You never know, man. Don't sell it short. Now loading. Hold on, let me blink out of existence for a second. What is happening? What? Boop boop. A girl looks back at me. Ooh, it's got voice acting. The battery's dying. What battery? Need to recharge. Wanna get zappy? What? Excuse me. Come again? Is that a euphemism? What are we doing? What does zappy mean? Oh, I think I pushed the wrong button by accident. Looks like I launched one of those visual novel games. Literally breaking the fourth wall. What do you think we're playing right now? I've seen some friends play these on handheld game consoles. Wouldn't be surprised if they made the jump to mobile too. You're not wrong there, they already have. I've never played one myself. At least, I don't think I have. I am spitting everywhere, but I feel like I recognize that uniform. Do I know you? I can hear a strange voice. Ooh. Hey, you silly girl, get down from there, you crazy? Trying to kill yourself, girl? You gonna at least sprain something from that height? Jesus. There's a girl up on the roof, over the stairs. Well, no shit, Sherlock, go and save her. Your knight in shining armor. Raising her hand straight in the air, as if to salute him, her expression totally blank. Ooh, I like that music. Oh, you guys know I'm a sucker for music. Just staring vacantly into the sky. Staring at whatever lies beyond. You know... What the fuck is this? E.T. phone home? What is she doing? She trying to connect with the outer forces in outer space? She reminds me of Doppio from JoJo, part 4, I think it was. Or part 4 or 5, Golden Wind, that arc. Doppio, if you guys don't know who that is, the Red Crimson, he takes over his body and switches out between Doppio and the boss, the main bad guy in that part of the series. Really good show. Really good show. If you haven't seen JoJo, I swear to God, dude. Even if you're not an anime fan, give it a shot. The first season's hard. I would say start off in the second half of the first season. Don't start off the beginning part of the first season. It's a little dated, a little slow at the beginning, but the second half is really good, where it introduces the New York English JoJo. Really fun. Her body starts to sway. Her voice is fading. What is happening? I'm confused. This took a weird turn. You alright? Oh, this is how she fell on... What was that weird transition at the beginning where it showed her... Her eyes lock onto mine. You just said this. You said this already. My battery's dying. What battery? Need to recharge. Her face is so close to mine. I can feel her breath. I can smell what she ate for breakfast. Taco Bell. Her lips are inches away. Good thing Taco Bell turns me on. According to the school legend, if two people share a kiss on the roof, their love will be eternal. Yeah, right. Okay. Ooh. Wanna get zappy? Let's get fucking zappy. Why not? I got nothing else to do. Something travels through her body and across my skin, frying all sense of reason to a char. Pulled in like a magnet, my lips are drawn to hers. Wow, is nothing sacred? What exactly are you doing up here on the roof of our esteemed academy? Miyuki! What am I doing? Well... Recharging. What? Kissing. What? What? Just wacky over the top anime protagonist. Kissing triggers the event flag. I've heard enough. Granted, my acting is not nearly as intense as their voice acting. Miyuki swings her baseball bat as if to brain me. Don't treat Shinichi like your plaything. Yeah, I'm not your plaything. Does she have a thing for us? Is this some kind of fucking harem? Is this some kind of love triangle shit going on? I'm not a fan. Hey, count me out. Shinichi he's my boyfriend. Since when? What? Clearly he doesn't know either. I've been friends with Sone Miyuki since we were kids. In elementary school, we used to play together all the time, but we grew apart as we got older. Happens to a lot of people. That is very true. I remember in school having a good handful of friends, and then as you get into different classes with different people and not the same group of friends, it's easy to disperse. You know, it's easy for friendships to get frayed, and it's really hard to keep in touch with those people. There were a lot of people that I regret not becoming closer with. There are a lot of people that I'm happy that I made friends with and was able to remain friends with. It's kind of like a, wishy-washy kind of feeling, While I've just been skating through life without any hobbies, she's quickly proven she can master anything she tries. With her looks, smarts, athletic ability, and a natural talent for acting, she became the school's queen bee practically overnight. Rumor has it, she received over a dozen love confessions within her first month at the school. I'm told 2 of them were from girls, and 1 of them was even from a teacher. Supposedly, she shot them all down. I'm zooming through the text because there's a lot of it. But they say one of the guys refused to take no for an answer, and she was forced to fight him off with a baseball bat. Ooh. She's so famous, the students here can't seem to stop talking about her. Then there's me. Total nobody. Alright, buddy, come on now. No self-pitying bullshit. I'm so invisible, I'm practically air. Bland. Inoffensive. Barely even there. An utterly forgettable NPC character in the RPG life. Alright, you fucking neat. I'm hardly even worthy of breathing the same air as her. Just being around her is making me... Jesus, I don't know what that was. First I had a frog in my throat, now I had a cough. Just being around her is making me kind of tense. So yeah, I'm making the furthest thing from... I just thought of something funny the other day. Your boyfriend? You be quiet. Shinichi and I aren't in a relationship. I'm afraid you don't have a chance with him. So could you leave already? I kind of want to give her a manly voice. I feel like that ruined the immersion though. It's not true. You're not dating. Excuse me, how would you... I'm a transceiver. Excuse me? Okay, God sent me a radio transmission from beyond the universe. Crazy. Seems like she's 2 corn dogs short of a picnic. Good one. Okay. That one word said all that? Alright. Whatever. Talking to you was a waste of my breath. You tell him. You tell her. Listen here, Shinichi and I have known each other a long time, so as his girlfriend... Got it. She raises her hand, interrupting Miyuki. You're the childhood friend character. Character? It's a weird way to refer to somebody. Your true feelings are a mystery. Staple of visual novels. Visual novels? Oh, you mean like this one? I hold up the cell phone I found earlier. Whoa. Was that a static shock I felt just now? Thief. The phone falls from my now numbed fingers. She deftly snatches it back and shoots me an accusatory look. I'm sorry. I just came up here to have a nice relaxing lunch. I didn't steal it. I was lying on the ground over there. On the ground? Yeah. Why are you so entertained by that? So I owe you a favor? Well, I wouldn't go that far, but
お礼するの。
I'll make it up to you.
ビリビリするの。
I'm sorry. You know, with you sitting on my lap in that provocative manner, I can only assume that zappy is a euphemism.
待ちなさい。
Hold it right there! Just brains her, just beats, just freaking knocks the shit out of her face with the baseball bat. Miyuki is now visibly trembling with rage.
幼馴染キャラって言ったわよね。
What was it you called me? The childhood friend character?
私をゲームのキャラクターと一緒にした。
Are you seriously comparing me to a character in a video game?
そうなの。
Okay, so I'm thinking from now on, I'm just gonna let them, because they already have voice actors for this, I'm gonna let them read, and you guys can read the text if you want to. She slams her bat down. I'm gonna read what my guy's saying, as well as what's being narrated. Exhibit A. She slams her bat down hard on the
現
concrete.
実とゲームは違う。
Okay.
いい？私の気持ちは本物で、ゲームなんかと比べ物に。
Ah, fuck it, I'll go and read it. You hear me? My feelings are the real deal. Some video game character can't possibly compare to.
はい。
Got it. Miyuki's tone is dripping with fury. That's a weird adjective. But the girl raises her hand like she doesn't even notice. No, dripping's not an adjective. That's a verb, Josh. That's an action.
チューできるの？
Can you kiss him?
え？
What?
恋人ならできるの。
If you're really dating, you can kiss him, right?
いや、それとこれとは。
Uh-oh. Testing our fiery passions. That has nothing to do with...
今、キスするの。
Kiss him right now.
できないの？
Do it. It'd be easy, right? Yuki's face is so red, the sunset can't even compare.
わかってるわよ。
Fine!
恋人ならキスくらい。
Kiss.
キスくらい。
Perfectly normal for us two. Okay.
キス。
I can
でもキスって。
I can do it. I can kiss him. But if we That was literally my reenactment of what just happened. Listen, if you're opposed to it, we really don't have to.
嫌じゃない。
I'm not opposed to it. A little close there. Look at those little monkey ears. You freak. Tell the truth, I was always waiting for this. Oh, that was her. Fuck. As kids, we were two peas in a pod. When did it all fall apart? Why did I start to distance myself?
新一がここに呼んでくれて。
I'm really happy you asked me to meet. I'm really happy you asked me to meet me up here. Asked to meet me up here. Miyuki, her voice is barely a whisper.
私の初めてのキス。
This will be my first
あ
kiss,
なたに
but I'll give it.
あげ。
Stop! Stop it! Oh my god, that's how these always start. Such a beautiful, innocent, pure potential romance, and then shit goes wrong, horribly wrong.
やっぱりダメ。恥ずかしい。
Yep.
萌えなの。
Cute.
私には慎みがあるの。人前でキスするのが恥ずかしいだけよ。
I just prefer to keep private matters private, that's all. Public displays of affection are far too
ねえ、
shameless.
新一。私たちは恋人よね。
I kind of want to give her a manly voice, I'm sorry. Tell Shinichi, the two of us are dating, aren't we? What? I don't...
はっきりして、ここに呼び出したのはあなたじゃない。
Make it clear to her. You're the one who called me up here after all.
そのおかげで私も心を決めた。
I don't know why this is so amusing to me. Your actions pushed me to make up my mind, and... Wait, what? I did what now?
しらばくれないで。これはあなたが。
Wrote what? Miyuki pulls a letter out of her pocket. Miss Sone Miyuki. I'll be waiting on the rooftop after school. We didn't write that, did we? There's no signature. Hold on. Did this bee-boop chick... You know the one, the weird one. Did she invite... What's her plan?
あれ？
Wait, what?
あれ？
Wait.
そういえばこれ、新一の字じゃない。
Now that I look at it, this isn't your handwriting.
待たせたな。
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry I'm late. Who? Arriving just in the nick of time, Akibano Yutaru, captain of the Boys and Dreams Club. Of course, it was this idiot. A rooftop confession, a legendary kiss, the two exchange eternal vows of love. Yes, this is what dreams are made of. Me, the gallant prince, and you, the fair maiden. What? Sone-san? So that's it, that he was trying to get with her. Okay. He's the one who wrote the note. Visibly struggling to contain herself, Miyuki strides to the door. And that was anticlimactic. And slams it behind her. Why? I can't be that loud, I'm sorry. Nice going, genius. What? Was this something I said? Damn, I must have let all the dreams go to my head. What dreams, you fool? Yeah, I don't think that's it. Forget it. I'd better save the explanation for later. We're gonna be standing up here all night. He's a few screws short of a full deck, you know. That's not a... What? Hey, you. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cute. I'm sorry. Fucking weird. Her expression is still completely blank. I don't have the first clue what she's thinking. That whole recharging thing from earlier, what was that about? Does that offer still stand? Recharging my zappy? What does that mean? Could you dumb it down for me? Could you speak normal? Okay, well, what's zappy? Kissing. What? You guys were kissing up here? No. Almost. What the hell is almost? You know, it's like the in-between between yes and no, almost. Just like maybe is yes and no, which most likely means no. For people who are afraid to say no to their kids. I was told maybe a lot by my parents. I can't believe I have to explain this. Oh. You have to trigger the event flag. You need to raise your affection points or you'll fail. This isn't a video game. Got it. She raises her hand straight up into the air like an antenna searching for radio waves. Aoi is a romance option? What? Is your head screwed on right? There's a term for people like this. Gamer brain. I'm not sure what the original definition was, but these days we use it to mean someone who can't tell the difference between games and reality. Oh, is that really a thing? Holy shit. I'm so narrow-minded. But your childhood friend with the long, dark hair is the main heroine. Aoi's route. We'll have to worry. Wait. Bye-bye. What? Hey, wait! But she ignores me and runs off down the stairs. Great, now it's you and me. Christ. Things like Axe body spray up here. Girl's always such an enigma. What? What do you mean, always? More importantly, I need you to explain why the heck did Sone-san storm off like that? And now you've got Muko to boot, you punk? Are you a normie? Are you a goddamn normie? Wait a second. Do you know her? What? Are you serious? That was Mukao, what? She's in our class, dude. I was not aware. You and me and her. A love story. A very interesting start so far. Very, very weird. I'm not a fan. I want a refund. Mukao Aoi. I'm sure I'm butchering that. I'm gonna say Aoi. The name doesn't ring any bells whatsoever. To be honest, I'm not much of a people person. I can relate. I'm pretty socially awkward. I can also relate. Like it's been almost 6 months and I still don't know the names of all the girls in our class. Dude, I've been to school with literally the same group of girls. I still don't know all their names. I don't. That's such a weird, oddly high goal to aim for. What? And okay. But that grade A space cadet. It's hard to believe I could forget someone as unique as her. Ooh. I gotta say, I like the art. It looks very drawn. It looks like just freshly drawn. Like comic book almost. I crawl into bed. Wanna get zappy? Back there on the roof. Everything from her pose to her appearance. Everything she said. It was all identical to that scene from the mobile game. Almost like she jumped right out of the screen and into real life. Interesting. And the protagonist's name was Suzuki Shinichi. Ooh. No. Can't be. I don't have the power to turn video games into reality. Do I? Interesting scenario. Wow. Whoa there, buddy. Now I'm the one with gamer brain. That visual novel was on Muko's phone. Muko. She probably has all the dialogue memorized. She was probably just acting it out. She probably set the protagonist's name to mine on purpose. But why? Also, red alarm, how does she know your name if you haven't met her before? Well, then again, if you... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Nah, forget that. Forget it. I'm letting my imagination get carried away. I pull the blanket over my head and squeeze my eyes shut. Shut! Try to sleep! That night, in my dreams, I see Miyuki. Every time in my dreams, I see you, I need you. And we kiss. Titanic? Anybody? I think that's Titanic. Okay, what is this? Is this like a transition screen? Kinda cool. It's like I'm actually in a TV show. Nice. Alarm going off. Dude, I gotta say, I like that music. The start of a new day. Rise and shine! Man, that dream I had last night was pretty weird. What dream? You wanna go into detail? That wasn't a dream, that actually happened, dude. But I know today will be just the same as always. So he thinks it was a dream. Okay. Okay, just another ordinary... Huh? I don't understand. A letter tumbles out of my shoe locker. I take it to my desk and open it carefully, half terrified to discover what awaits me inside. Well, show us. The anticipation is killing me. Meet me on the roof at lunch. Die! Yutaro, were you peeking? First I find out you're old friends with Sona-san, and then I find out that not only did you try to cheat on her with Muko, but on top of that you also got this old-fashioned love letter? He's crying blood! What the fuck? What? Hold on. What? You're a normie, aren't you? You're a goddamn normie. Why was his... Hold on, I'm confused. Why were his tears red? Keep your nose out of other people's letters. Sorry? But you know... Getting ahead of myself. But you know, stuff like this will affect whether the BD Club lives to see another day. Yes, the Boys and Dreams Club. Don't worry, it doesn't make much sense to me either. Yutaro describes his club as for boys who want to pursue their dreams. Personally, I have no idea what that means. The club's actually been around for quite some time, but with a name like that, I can't imagine many people would go out of their way to join. Unsurprisingly, once spring rolled around, Yutaro was the only member left and the BD Club was on the verge of being disbanded. In the end, he convinced me to join, in name only, purely to keep the club alive. Doesn't matter what I do as long as I stay in the club, right? My friend, you can't pursue a dream you're already living. The moment you achieve romantic fulfillment and become a normie, your membership is null and void. This is the oath sworn by the Beady Boys. Damn it, don't you know? Maybe disbanding is for the best. Starting to think so too. Yutaro may seem like a goofball, but he takes this 100% seriously. No sense in sabotaging a relationship just to keep my club alive, you know? Here. He set something on my desk. That's the game I saw yesterday. After Muko had left, Yutaro demanded to know every last detail of what happened. Obviously, I couldn't tell him about all that. So wait, he left us this? What? About all that stuff Miyuki said, but I did tell him about the visual novel on her phone. I barely gave you anything to go on. How'd you find it? Oh, Ryojiro knows a lot about these games. Who's Ryojiro? My kid brother. You said that her heroine looks dead on like Muko, so I showed him a pic of her. That was all I took. Interesting. So he put her in the game? I look at the girl on screen. She looks like a fucking ditz. I'm sorry. She looks like she's out of it. Then I look at the girl sitting a few desks away. They're absolutely identical. A perfect 2D recreation. Or recreation, I guess. If you told me the developers modeled their character on her, I wouldn't doubt it for a second. Okay, can we stop looking at her? It's starting to get creepy. What if she notices? Muko sits silently at her desk. She doesn't try to talk to anyone or play with her phone. She just stares into empty space. While everyone else is chatting about their morning with their friends, the space around her is perfectly quiet, like a vacuum. Almost as if she's focusing her entire being on picking up the faintest radio waves from the farthest reaches of space.
Hi.
What a fucking weirdo. Got it. Just then she thrusts her hand up into the air. God, what a thrust. Transmission received. Development schedule confirmed. Route in progress. She babbles to no one in particular, but our class is already used to her antics. No one finds her behavior surprising. At least, that's the sense I get. What a weirdo. Nothing against her, but I suggest you set your sights elsewhere. She's one giant headache waiting to happen. Huh? I never said I was interested in her like that. Then why are you asking about her? She tried to kiss me on the roof. Obviously, I'm gonna be at least a little curious, you know? But that's all it is. For your sake, I sure hope so. I've heard some pretty bad rumors, dude. Such as... They say she's easy. Not that I buy it, obviously. I mean, she's impossible to talk to, much less anything else. After witnessing her gamer brain antics yesterday, I agree. She seems like she's off in her own little world, or at the very least, totally oblivious to the people around her. She can't carry a conversation to save her life. Sounds like me. No. No. Oh, okay, too soon. Hey, Yutaro, is this game available on the App Store? You can keep it. What? The phone? Yeah, Ryujiro got himself a new one recently. There's no SIM card, so you can't make calls with it, but you can download games, no problem. According to him, this is a cult classic NTR game. So a game within a game. Interesting. NTR, what's that? What does NTR mean? Hell if I know, it's visual novel terminology, I guess. But I'm getting some BD vibes from it? What does that mean? What does that mean? BD? I see. I have... My sweet... Good morning. Miyuki's voice rings out through the classroom. Just like that, all the girls start to gather around her in a giant circle. They start asking her questions. Like whether she'd seen last night's season premiere, or if she'd heard about the new store that just opened up in town. No matter the topic, Miyuki answers each one with grace, sophistication, and a smile. And just like that, she lights up the room, drawing attention from quite a few of the guys in her class. This happens every morning, and every time it makes me painfully aware of the distance between us. Sone Miyuki is the queen bee, and I'm nobody. A lone flower, blossoming in the vast desert of this campus. Alright, fanboy, calm down, easy, tiger. Man, this is just too beautiful. She's just too beautiful. Yeah. Here in the classroom, she's the star of the show. But I know she's just playing the part. As her old friend, I know what she's really like. Fussy and plain-spoken. Dude, did you see that? Did you see that? Fuck. Sony-san just glanced over at us, dude. Dude, I'm freaking out, man. Think she'll give me an autograph. I can't help it. I'm crazy about her, and if I want to pursue this dream, I gotta confess my love. It's destiny. Good luck. I'm rooting for you, man. Crazy. And yet, even as I speak, I can't help but glance at Muko out of the corner of my eye. Amid the cheerful chatter, she sits perfectly still, the very picture of loneliness. But maybe she's comfortably lonely, you know? There are people who are like that. I mean, I can consider myself comfortably lonely, you know? Lonely doesn't mean... Being alone doesn't always mean you're lonely. There's like a common misconception there during class. It's easy to assume that someone's alone because they're either depressed or lonely. That's not always the case. Some people are just introverted, right? Some people like to do their own shit at their own pace, at their own time, on their own. Using my textbook as cover, I stealthily take out the Yutaru's brother's phone and launch the game. Also, I'm hearing chalk being drawn? What's the purpose of that? I guess to add some more depth into our surrounding? Another dream. Her eyes lock onto mine. The battery's dying. What battery? Need to recharge. Wanna get zappy? Yeah, it's definitely the same game from yesterday. The conversation plays out a little differently in the game, but for the most part, it's exactly the same as what happened on the roof. This level of pinpoint accuracy can't possibly be a coincidence. That's very weird. It's like everything that's playing out in the game is playing out in your day-to-day life. That's very weird. She must have been in... Fuck, I didn't read that. Why did I click? Is she really interested in me? Whoa there, buddy. I muttered to myself. Way too early to be drawing any sort of conclusion. Prior to yesterday, Muko and I had never even spoken to each other. Willing myself to keep a level head, I resumed the game. Now loading. Ooh. Okay, so this is the in-game... Okay. Wait. What the heck are you doing? What are you doing in the box, silly? What you gotta ship that to Amazon. Put the cat back in it. Get out. I'm the mommy cat. I'm the mommy cat. Nice try. Cats don't talk. They meow. The cat just fucking says hello. Flip your shit. Turn off the computer. Turn off the game. Hello, human. Abby frowns down at herself for a moment. Meow. I'm the mommy cat. How is this like a... I don't understand how this game's disturbing so far. It's weird, but it's not fucked up. I'm sure that's gonna change soon. It's not what I meant. The scene strikes me as familiar. It definitely seems like the sort of thing the real-world Muko would say, at least. And knowing her penchant for oddball antics, I can't be sure she wouldn't do something like this in real life. Shoot a furtive glance at the in real life, Muko. There's her trademark pose again. She's not taking any notes. In fact, she doesn't seem to care about the lesson at all. Instead, she just sits there, hand in the air, staring into empty space. Dang. Don't load again. Say there was a lot of loading. Even in autumn, the afternoon sun is as harsh as ever. My vision is engulfed in a white haze. Eventually, after blinking a few times, my sight finally registers a lone figure.
新一
What's with this ominous music? You hear that, right? Let me turn this up a smidge. Standing there is none other than Sone Miyuki herself, baseball bat in hand. No way. You're the one who invited me up here?
私の字を忘れたの
No, genius. Did you forget what my handwriting looks like? Oh, right. On top of everything else, she's a master of calligraphy, too. As such, her handwriting is extremely distinctive. Wait. Then, how'd you know it was a written invitation?
私ももらったから
Because I got one, too. So we both got invitations this time? She holds up a sheet of paper. I can tell it's the exact same stationery as mine. And that means...
手紙を書いた人間が何かを企んでるんでしょうね
Can't imagine what she hopes to achieve by doing this. Who?
とりあえず待ってみる
Who indeed? Let's just wait and find out. Oh, okay then. We stand there in silence, side by side, gazing out at the town. Clear autumn sky seems to stretch on endlessly. You guys gonna hold hands? It's freaking adorable. I feel like we need to talk about what happened yesterday. But at the same time, it feels too personal, somehow. It never used to be like this. In the past, we had more of a playful relationship. We had no trouble teasing or joking with each other. But we can't go back to the way we were. Home run! In the distance, I hear the crack of a baseball bat. That reminds me, why'd you bring the bat?
素振りするから
Practice my
演
swing.
劇の練習ソフトボールが題材なの
It's for my next performance. The play is about softball. Interesting. Come to think of it, she was carrying one yesterday, too. Really dedicated, huh?
2年で主役を務めるから先輩のプレッシャーがね
Well, as a second year, I did kind of steal the lead role from the other students, or the older students, so now I need to earn it. I'm impressed. Before you know it, cracks you over the head with her baseball bat. I close my eyes. In the past, we'd often go play at the local indoor batting cage. I remember her long hair fluttering with emotion. The motion of her perfect, beautiful swing. You're lying, aren't you?
何が
About what? Needing to practice. You're already a pro.
買いかぶりだわ
Think you overestimate me. Doubt it. You had that bat with you yesterday too, didn't you? There's no way she'd bring a baseball bat to a romantic rendezvous just because. She has more tact than that. Actually, now that I think about it, I remember hearing that she'd used a bat to defend herself from a particularly aggressive admirer. Supposedly the guy came close to spending the rest of his life in a wheelchair. At the time, I thought it was just another overblown rumor, but where there's smoke, there's fire, or so they say. Is it for self-defense?
まあそういう側面もあるけど
I mean, partially, yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that. You gotta be safe, girl, for real. Alright, well, try not to kill anyone with that thing. Shut up. Did she say baka? God. Miyuki pouts. She would never let the side of herself show in front of our classmates, but this is the real her.
私だって
I'm only
怖いのよ
I'm only human. I get scared sometimes. I don't blame her for keeping her guard up around random guys. The rooftop door is the only exit. If it got locked, she'd be trapped, and just like that, perfect reputation would be destroyed overnight. Looking at her face, I can still see traces of the girl I used to know.
相
Sorry.
変わらずね鋭いんだか鈍いんだか
You haven't changed it a bit. I can't tell if you're really smart or really dense. My bad.
別に諦めたわよ
Damn, girl.
僕の昔
Let me down easy. It's fine. I gave up on you years ago. It's true. We gave up on each other a long time ago.
それにしてもまだかしら
Funny, our mystery later writer is taking her sweet time to get up here. Gee, can't imagine why. We exchanged sarcastic quips. I feel a bit more comfortable now that I know the old her isn't completely gone. That makes it easier to work up the courage to talk to her. People change, man. People change. Better or worse. Listen, about yesterday.
昨日の
Yesterday?
ああ、あれね。
Oh, right, that was all an act, right? To help get me out of that jam?
そうなのよ。新一嫌がってたでしょ。
I don't think that's the case, Chief. Of course, you look like you were really freaked out. Yeah, it totally threw me for a loop. I mean, I barely even know her. Thank you for showing up when you did. Seriously.
私が何をしたわけでもない。
That wasn't her plan. She had a different motive. She's lying. Straight up. No need to thank me. I hardly did a thing. She stares at the ground, letting her guard down in a way that would be unthinkable in front of anyone else. And then I grab her. She was never seen again. I pause for a moment. And once she's calm, I ask her again. That love confession, it was all just an act. Right?
うん。
Right.
間違いだから忘れて。
It wasn't real. Just forget it. Alright. I will. There's an unspoken agreement between us. The two of us are old friends and nothing more. I have to maintain my distance from her. That much is crucial.
でも向こうさんって変。
Anyway, that Muko-san sure is something else. I notice she's steering the conversation back into safe
電波っ
territory.
ていう噂本当だわ。
I guess the rumors are true. She's nuttier than a fruitcake. So cheesy. And with a bad case of gamer brain.
何それ。
Gamer brain? The heck is gamer brain? It's when you start to confuse video games with reality. I hate that. Playing too much VR. VR is the new norm nowadays. That's the real reality. Her tone sharpened
だ
suddenly.
からいつもあんな態度なの。
Is that why she always behaves the way she
い
does?
つも他人事っていうか心ここにあらずっていうか。
She doesn't seem to care about anything, or at least she never seems to pay much
見て
attention.
いてイライラするのよね。
Honestly, it infuriates me. Miyuki's the type to always put 100% into everything she does. So it makes sense that she wouldn't get along well with someone as absent-minded as Muko, someone who's pretty much a polar opposite of her, right? That's happened before, where people get angry towards people who are just completely opposite of them. Come on, don't be so hard on her. Having a poor grip on reality can't exactly be easy for her either, you know?
違うの。
That's not true.
この声は。
Who's there? Wait, what? Muko? Just like yesterday, she's standing up on the... I'm sorry. Read the text and look at the roof. That's weird. I'm sorry. What? Just like yesterday, she's standing up on the roof of the stairs. Have you been here the whole time?
現実と虚構区別ついてるの。
Aoi, can you tell the difference between reality and fiction?
この世界はゲーム。
This world is a game.
葵は攻略ヒロイン。
Aoi is a romance
ま
option.
たその話。
Not this nonsense
証拠を
again.
見せてもらいたいわね。
Let's see your proof then.
証拠？
Proof? Muko tilts her head, puzzled. Then she starts to pull down her
ちょ
skirt.
っと何してるのよ。
Stop right there. What on earth do you think you're doing?
あとモザイクかかるの。
Excuse me? Crazy bitch. Get her away from me. What is wrong with this chick? She's so weird. Yeah, I sincerely
や
doubt
めな
that.
さいよ。恥ずかしくないの？
Don't you dare. Have you no shame?
どうしてなの？
What's shameful about it? You seriously don't know? Surely she's got to have at least some common sense,
と
right?
にかく脱ぐのはやめて。
What? Crazy girl, what the fuck? Whatever, just keep your clothes on, for God's sakes. My nose is just leaking nasal fluid. It's gross. Muko fell silent as if lost in thought. Okay,
別の証拠なの。
different proof then. She takes her cell phone out of her pocket.
様。
Why aren't you showing me any of this? Why am I not seeing any of this?
神様？
God?
そうなの。逆
Yes, the god of visual novels. This, this world is a video game. Program. And programs can be patched. Ooh. Straight up Doki Doki. This is Doki Doki, man. Holy shit. Fourth wall breaking. What's that supposed to mean? The world will change. Oh yeah? Show us a miracle then, would you? There she is. Got it. Muko nods absently. Absently? That's a real word. And raises her phone into the air. I have a feeling I know who she's calling. Yep. The god of visual novels? You realize you're in a visual novel. Jesus, excuse me. You're in a visual novel yourself, right? Muko-san, what are you doing? Think she's calling God? Since when does God have a phone number? Since never, as far as I know. Yeah, didn't think so. Yeah, okay, yeah. As usual, God shows no signs of picking up. Nevertheless, Muko keeps calling. What the fuck? This chick is just so off her rocker, it's insane. At this point, it just hurts to watch. Are you done yet? Not until he answers, probably. Knowing Muko, it seems like the obvious conclusion. That would explain why she suddenly collapsed yesterday. I heard she has a complicated family situation. She does? Supposedly she never goes home, sleeps in a different bed every night. Whose bed though, I'm not sure. Okay. In the back of my mind, I remember that Yutaro told me earlier, the rumors of her sleeping around. I'm sorry, I don't want to hear that. Maybe your phone doesn't get service up here. Or, I don't know, maybe God's a little busy right now. Yeah, just play along. You think so? Maybe Aoi doesn't have enough battery pa- Just get down from there, would you? You wanted to talk to us, right? 3, 2, 1. Hey, do not jump from there! Why not? Oh my god. Because it's not safe, genius! How has she survived this long and not knowing these things? Just use the ladder, please. Got it. He proceeds to climb down a little more recklessly than I would have liked. Okay. Finally, the three of us are standing on even ground. So, why did you ask to meet us up here? What? Wait, then that means... You wrote those letters, didn't you? Huh? Well then, first things first, let me make this clear. As you may or may not have already heard, everything that happened yesterday was a total misunderstanding. Shinichi and I are old friends, that's all. Nothing more, nothing less. There's nothing romantic between us. Yeah, it's for the best. Got it. What is it? Plan A? Friendship mission. What? So we're all gonna be friends? That's kinda wholesome. We'll all be friends. Okay? I can save, right? Hold on. Oh, I can't. Oh, okay. Let's be friends. We don't want to make the crazy girl angry. Sure, that sounds nice. Really? Maybe if she had a couple of decent friends to hang out with, she wouldn't act out like this. I mean, there's nothing necessarily wrong with what she's doing, just because it's not normal to you doesn't mean it's wrong. You'll have to count me out, though. They say men and women can't be friends. I beg to differ. But maybe you and Miyuki could...
気が進まないわ。
I refuse.
私、根本的にあなたと性格が合わない気がする。
I feel that you and I are fundamentally incompatible. It's like that's a hard no. Still, she's right. I can't imagine the two of them getting along very well.
はい。選択肢 B。
Got it. Plan B. Murder. Muko holds her cell phone in the air. What the...
今、何をしたのかしら
What exactly did you just do?
写真作戦なの。
Photo mission.
クラスにばらまくの。
I'll send this to the whole class. Are you blackmailing us?
ルルダメ
Is that bad? So you know what that means, though. The look on her face is perfectly innocent. Come on, Miyuki. Explain to her...
ご自由に。
Knock yourself out, Muko-san. Are you serious?
私が新一とここにいたのは事実だもの。
I mean, it's true Shinichi and I were up here together.
あらぬ誤解は受けるでしょうけど、そのくらい簡単に解いてみせるわ。
Maybe it'll give some people the wrong idea, but I can clear it up for them. No problem.
私はあなたみたいな人間の仲間として見られる方がずっと恥ずかしい。
If anything, being friends with someone like you would be way more embarrassing.
二つだけ言わせてもらえる
You know what? Let me say two things.
一つ目、
One,
かけてもいいわ。今のあなたには一生友達なんてできっこない。
okay.
二つ目、私を呼び捨てにしないで。以上。
Pretty solid ground rules there. Not bad. With that, Miyuki strides off to the door and down the stairs. Meanwhile, I feel myself unclench. I know she wasn't shouting at me, but still.
かっこいいの。
You're so cool. Kawaii. You, really march to the beat of your own drum, huh?
ルル
Yeah, she's her own person. Muko tilts her head. She looks confused. A regular occurrence for her.
バイバイ。
Okay, bye. Where are you? Okay. Where are you going?
教室。
The classroom. Is she seriously intent on showing everyone that photo? Yuki's gonna get mad, you know?
どうしてなの
Why?
許可あるの。
She gave permission. Seriously has no clue, does she? Why are you trying to get me and Miyuki together in the first place?
主人公、メインヒロインと結ばれるの。
The protagonist needs to end up with the main
結
heroine.
ばれないのは変なの。
Wouldn't make sense
ア
otherwise.
ップデートするの。
So Aoi will request an update patch. There you go with your dating sim nonsense
それじゃ
again. I'm gonna go now. Hold it.
ルル
Muko's expression changes slightly, almost imperceptibly. Meanwhile, I'm a little shocked that I yelled after her just now. Obviously, I don't want her to show that photo to anyone. Not when I'm finally starting to enjoy my life as the class wallflower. Rumors start to spread that a pathetic nobody like me tried to confess my love to Queen Bee Miyuki. The mere thought has me on edge already. That must be why I yelled after Muko. To stop that from happening. Right? Look, didn't you just ask her to be your friend? Isn't that what you want?
友達
Friend? She tilted her head again, as if to consider the merits of the word.
葵、本当は友達。よ
Aoi,
くわからないの。
Aoi doesn't really understand friends. I think back to her address book with its single entry. Alright, tell you what. I take my phone out of my pocket. Let's trade email addresses. Let's trade... street addresses. It's the first step to making friends. Cool?
アドレス交換
Trade email addresses? You ready?
どうやるの
How do you do it? Oh, right. Obviously, she's never done this before. Does she even have a phone? First, you open this menu. Okay, now to send me an email. What the... I try to send myself an email using her phone, but it won't send. Do you not have service up here? That's so weird. My phone's getting full of
交
bars.
換できないの
Does this mean we can't trade? Okay, I'm calling it right now. She's literally ripped from the game that he's playing, and she's in the real world playing him. For some reason, I sense sadness in her blank expression. Thinking quickly, I shoot her a reassuring smile. Don't worry, we can just do it manually. Here. I enter her phone number and email address into my contacts list. Email address? I'm sorry, that's really dated email address? Then I show it to her, just in case. Who swaps email addresses? Okay, dude, this is in the fucking 1990s. Is this correct? Mm-hmm. A moment of silence passes as she stares back and forth between our phones. What's wrong?
Hi.
Got it. She raises her hand. She's so she's such a goofball. It's so sweet. Does this make us friends? Yeah, I'd say so. Once you're in each other's phones, you're pretty much friends. Shinichi and Aoi are friends? Yep. You and I are officially friends now. Friends. Okay. Muko stares puzzled at the new addition to her address book. A long moment passes. It starts to feel like time has stopped around us. We should probably head to class. Earth to Muko, you listening?
Hi.
Got it. Once again, her hand shoots straight up into the air. Now that we're friends, you should call me Aoi. Whoa, I'm not sure about that. Feels a little too personal too soon. Is this that bad? I can't say no to that face. Alright. Feeling a little awkward, I clear my throat. Let's go, Aoi. Sure thing, Shinichi. Aww, cute little friendship. In the end, Aoi didn't show the photo to anyone that day. See? Got root beer as my beverage of choice this time. Love me some of that Bargs. Bargs is the best root beer in my opinion, honestly. Lying in bed, I stare at my phone. Lonely little Aoi with nary a friend to her name. She doesn't even know what friends are. Okay. Shakespeare. Maybe this is fate. I'd at least like her to have someone she can chat with at school in the morning. Admittedly, maybe I should just mind my own business, but I can't help myself. So you're gonna become her friend out of guilt because you feel bad for her because she's singled out. Oh my god. You became friends with her over pity. Those are the worst kinds of friendships. And I sent a few her way after school, but no dice. As an experiment, I pressed the call button. Hello, this is God speaking. It's just a direct voicemail to God. She's not picking up. Does her phone really not get any service at all? I can picture her standing up there on the roof over the stairs. It's painfully ironic that the self-styled transceiver girl is the only one not picking up any signal. Yeah, a little bit of irony there. A little bit of funny irony. The same old classroom. Same old chatter. And there sits Aoi. Aoi. Aoi? I guess I'm gonna call her Aoi. I don't know how to pronounce it. Also, I'm losing my throat throughout this video. Staring into space at her desk, as per usual. Looks pretty bored. Does she still not have service? At this point, I'm starting to think maybe her phone is broken. That or she just doesn't have minutes. Shinichi! Shinichi, come here! What do you want? I'm in the middle... I'm begging you, it's important! Fine. Reluctantly, I head to my seat. My seat, I reckon. So what is it? I need some advice. Please, what do you have to be worried about? Keep your voice down, big mouth! I thought he said bigot for a second. Is it that serious? Lives are at stake here. Dude, it's critical. Lives are at stake here. Okay, it's this. Yutaro opens his bag to show me a pair of panties? Indeed! That is me! The very essence of a man's dreams. What is it with like guys achieving panties and just feeling accomplished because they have some girls' panties? It's so rapey and wrong. I don't know why anime chooses to do that. It's so weird. An artifact of male ambition. Yes, I get it. Thank you. Did you steal these? How dare you? I found them, of course. You found them? I did. What if they're lower classmen's? Did you think of that, you creep? Right outside our front door. What? The front classroom door? I found a dream lying right outside our front door. You said there's only 4 people in your family, right? I forget, did you have an older sister? Nope. A younger sister, maybe? Okay. So that's Spanish, compadre. Okay. What? What? That's so random. Okay. Okay, then what do you have? A dad, a mom, a little brother, and me. Tell me, Shinichi, my brother in dreams. What do I do with this artifact? Whatever you want, I guess. Can I fap with it? Should I just go for it? Yeah, maybe don't. Maybe just maybe don't. Maybe just put him back where you found him. Or say, hey mom, I found your panties outside the door, the front door. Maybe start taking care of your clothes better. You nuns. Okay. There he is crying again. Look at that epic anime face. Jesus. My dreams are dead! Sucks to be you. Good morning. Good morning! With Miyuki's arrival, the classroom roars to life. She really is the star of the show. Sona-san's looking lovely as ever this morning. Itaro gazes at her, enraptured. Here we go again, the same scene that plays out every morning. Or so I thought.
Hi.
Got it!
向こうさん
This time Aoi jumps to her feet, hand in the air, her eyes on
どう
Miyuki.
したんだ珍しい
That's weird. What's going on with her today? God. I have a really, really bad feeling about this. That photo is probably still on Aoi's phone.
私に用事かしら
You need me for something?
ごめんなさい
Aoi is really sorry. She hangs her head.
昨日は葵が悪いの
Yesterday was all my fault.
ああのことね
Oh, right, that. Our classmates are watching this interaction with mild puzzlement. Sensing their confusion, Miyuki smiles.
気にしなくていいわよ結局あなたは何もしなかったんだし
Don't worry about it, you haven't done anything wrong.
許してくれるの
Will you forgive me?
だから許す以前にあなたは何もしてないでしょ
You don't need to ask forgiveness for something you haven't done, silly.
ならお願いがあるの
Then Aoi has a favor to
お願い
ask. She's one of those people who refers to themselves in third person. What a fucking weird... A favor?
葵とみゆき友達になるの
Aoi wants to be friends with Miyuki.
ダメなの
Can we?
何言ってるの
Be silly. Miyuki puts on her most dazzling smile. This
私た
is
ち
who she is
クラスメート
inside
でしょ
school.
最初から立派な友達よ
You're so two-faced, Miyuki. We're in the same class, aren't we? Then we're already the best of
友
friends.
達
Friends.
話はそれだけね
Is that all you
あ
needed?
のアドレス交換
Can we trade email address?
ごめんなさい今時間がないから
Sorry, I don't have time right
後で
now.
ね
Maybe later.
ルル
Clearly not interested. Miyuki quickly ends the conversation, her smile unflinching. Moments later, the classroom is back to normal.
なんかびっくりしたな
Man. I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. Do you hear that? What is up with that? That's just weird. That's just weird. That's the classroom roaring to life, right? That doesn't sound like people talking. Man, I wasn't expecting that at all. Me either. Aoi returns to her desk and takes a seat. Her expression is as blank as ever, but her eyes are carefully fixed on the phone in her hands. They weren't always sounding like that, were they, in the background? That just sounds weird. I didn't read that. Shit. Thing is, I've known Miyuki for a long time. A dazzling smile of hers? It's completely fake. Well, yeah, I figured she was two-faced. Considering how she acted on top of the school roof. Very different from how she acted in class. Miyuki?
ご飯一緒
Let's have lunch to...
ごめんなさい他の友達と約束があるの
Yo, you're blowing her off, man. Shooting her down. Sorry, I already have plans with some other
そう
friends.
なの
Oh.
あと呼び捨てにしないでくれると嬉しいんだけれど
Also, I'd prefer if you didn't refer to me in that way.
はい
Got it. Uh-oh.
みゆき数学宿題
Miyuki, about the math homework?
自分の力で解くからこそ意味がある見せたらあなたのためにならないでしょ
There's no point in doing it if you don't figure it out yourself. Letting you see mine won't do you any favor in the long run. Very true. Very true. I was that kid though. I always cheated on tests and stuff. I always looked at people's notes. I was a bad kid. Okay?
みゆき優しいの
Miyuki, you're so nice.
優しいのは
You're so nice, you blow my mind. Miyuki! Hey, Miyuki! Hey, Miyuki, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Miyuki! Hey! I'm sorry. Just don't expect me to
あ
coddle you.
と呼び捨てにしないでくれる
Also, could you please stop calling me that?
ごめんなさいなの
Sorry. Damn, girl. I know she's weird and everything, but come on, no need to be an
み
asshole.
ゆき美術のペア
Fuck your reputation, don't be a dick. Miyuki, do you want to team up for the art pride?
呼び捨てはやめて
Stop calling me
ご
that.
めんなさいなの
Sorry.
それに私いつもの友達がいるから
Anyway, I have a specific friend I always team up
それ
with.
なら明日
And what
い
about
つも同じよ諦めて別の人を探して
not tomorrow, not ever, and go ask someone else? Damn. This chick ain't taking no for an answer. She is
Miyuki.
very,
一緒帰るの
very headstrong. Miyuki, let's hang out after...
名前
You're doing it
ご
again.
めんなさいなの私部活があるからあなたと一緒は難しいわね
I have rehearsal today, so I don't think I'll have
待つの
time. Aoi can wait.
遅くなるわ
Rehearsal gets out pretty late.
でも待つの
Aoi can still wait.
と部活仲間と一緒に帰ることになる
Hold on. I'm sorry, what's happening here? It didn't pop up her. It's still on her. I'm probably going to hang out with the rest of the theater club afterwards.
友達
We're friends.
だから待つの
So, Aoi will wait. Do it yourself
し
then.
なさい
With her baseball bat slung over her shoulder, Miyuki leaves the classroom without a second glance. Oh man, it's raining. I was busy actually doing my homework in the library for a change, so I hadn't noticed until just now. There are no lights on in the old gymnasium building where the theater club rehearsals are held. They must have all gone home for the day. Beneath my thrusty umbrella, I head out into the chilly autumn rain and make my way to the school gates.
うーん
Just chilling out here in the rain. That's fine. Just then I spot a lone figure near the campus gate. No umbrella to be seen. Aoi?
うーん
Aoi stands perfectly still as the rain drenches her from head to toe. She stares out into empty space just like she always does in class. She doesn't even blink. Aoi. Hey, Aoi!
いる
Earth to Aoi! Or Aoi.
し
Shinichi? Aoi turns to look at me as I hold my umbrella over her head. You're gonna get you cold out there.
風
Or out here. Cold? Can't just stand out here in the rain like...
あほんと
Oh, did she look at us?
雨降ってるの
How'd you not notice, you dunce? Weirdo. Apparently she hadn't noticed. Anyway, we need to get you inside before...
大丈夫なの
Oh, she does. She's looking right at us. Look at that. She's looking right at me. That's weird. Don't worry.
風のイベント CG ないの。
That's weird. Don't. Like, I get people like the Misfits like refer to like people they interact with as like NPCs and shit, but that's just weird. There's no event CG for AoE getting sick. Right. There's that gamer brain again. Here, just take the umbrella.
青いルートのイベント回収なの？
Are you trying to play Aoi's route? No, okay, just take it. I'm way too chicken shit to share an umbrella with a girl. Instead, I take a folding umbrella out of my book bag. See, I have a backup.
葵の好感度を上げてる場合じゃ。
You shouldn't waste time raising my affection point. I said I'm not. I'm helping you because you're my friend.
友達。
Friend? Aoi ponders the word for a moment. Then, finally, she takes the umbrella.
あ、濡れないの。
It's dry under here. That's what umbrellas tend to do. Yep. That's how umbrellas work, genius. Literally, same wavelength, man. Come on, it's not like you've never used an umbrella before. Oh god, she totally hasn't, has she? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I gotta check something. Okay, I just had to make sure it was still recording. Oh, got it. What's up?
こういう時は
Times like these, you say,
ありがとう。
thank you. Arigato. Desugaimasu. I can't say it. I can't. I used to be able to.
葵、間違ったの？
Did Aoi get it wrong? No, you're right. Wasn't expecting her to actually thank me. Then again, she apologized to Miyuki for what happened yesterday, so maybe I'm underestimating her. Turn back to face her. You're very welcome.
新一、友達なの。
Shinichi, if you're my friend,
友達、一緒、帰るの。
friends should walk home together.
ダメ？
Can we? Uh-oh, your boy walking with a cutie! A little crazy, but she's still cute. If you'd if you told me a week ago that I'd be walking home with a girl in my class, the infamous oddball Aoi, to be exact, I'd have laughed in your face. And yet, here I am, doing exactly that. You know, friends ought to reply to their emails too. Just saying.
メール？
You wrote me? Called you too. Aoi quietly takes her phone out of her
県
pocket.
外なの。
No service. How is that possible when mine has 3 full bars? I'm standing right next to you. Maybe your phone's broken.
神様からの電波は特別なの。
God's signal? God's signal doesn't work like the
電
others.
池が足りないと届かないの。
It won't pick up without enough battery. Apparently that's her explanation for why God won't answer her calls. It's gotta be broken. You should just buy
ダ
a
メ
new...
なの。
No. Why not? Does this one have sentimental value or
そ
something?
うなの。
Yes.
神様と連絡するたった一つの方法。
Keep referring to God. This is my only way of contacting God. If she goes about God again. So, who is this God anyway? A friend of yours? Have you heard of Christianity?
神様は神様なの。
God is just God.
とっても偉いの。
Very powerful.
葵を作った人なの。
God's the person who made Aoi. Oh, I see. Could she be referring to one of her parents? Somehow I doubt
で
it.
もアドレス交換してある。
But we did trade email
だ
addresses.
から友達なの？
Does that make us friends? Yeah, I'd say so. I remember us having the same conversation the other day.
それじゃあみゆきは
What about
アド
Miyuki?
レスの登録まだなの？
We haven't traded yet.
友達じゃないの？
Sorry, I'm looking around in all these windows making sure I'm not missing anything, because I feel like there's gonna be like subtle stuff in this game, and I'll miss it if I don't look around. So, we're not friends? Aoi continues to stare blankly out at nothing as the rain pours down. Miyuki knew Aoi would be waiting for her after rehearsal. Did they inadvertently miss each other? Or did Miyuki... She bailed on her.
アドレス
Yep.
交換したいの。
Aoi wants to trade with her.
みゆきと友達なりたいの。
Aoi wants to be friends with her. If only I knew Miyuki's email address, then I could just give it to Yaoi myself. But I haven't been that close with Miyuki in a long, long time. And at this point, I can never hope to be again. All I can do now is pray to God, I guess. Do you live around here?
葵、家、ないの。
Aoi doesn't live anywhere. What?
あそこに寝泊まりなの。
Aoi sleeps in there. She pointed to a building on the outskirts of the shopping district, city's sole manga cafe. Ooh, okay. She reads manga. Do you not get along with your family?
そうなの。
Nope. It's not safe to roam the streets alone, you know?
慣れたの。
I was used to it. So, what? That still doesn't...
パソコンもゲームもあるの。
Besides, they have computers and gamers in
お
there.
菓子も食べられるの。
And yummy
ジュー
snacks.
ス、飲み放題なの。
And as much soda as Aoi wants.
夜も遊べるの。
This chick's so weird. She's such an airhead. And no curfew.
天国なの。
It's heaven. I'm at a total loss for words.
傘、ありがとうなの。
I didn't say you could keep it.
バイバイなの。
What gave you the idea of me letting you keep it? No problem. Take care of yourself, alright? Aoi totters into the manga cafe. Manga, my bad, and vanishes from sight. As for me, I stare absently after her until the patter of the rain drowns out everything around me. Interesting. So it's very weird so far. After running away from home, Aoi now lives alone in a manga cafe. That might be real, but there's no way that's heaven. There's just gotta be a happier ending out there for her. Surely God isn't the end all be all. Is there any way I can help her? I feel like that might be what drives the nail into the coffin, you helping her.
おはようなの。今日は風強いの。
It's another windy day today.
みゆき、葵のご飯見る？
Where is everybody? Where's Miyuki? You're referring to her, but she's not on the screen. Am I just reading too much into this? Or is this like just legitimately just weird?
キャンディーで舌の色変わるの。
Cool. This candy makes your tongue turn
Miyuki.
funny colors.
このゲームやる？みゆき、一緒に掃除。みゆき、一緒に帰る。みゆき、待って。
That's
みゆき。みゆき。
she's a little obsessive. Okay. Interesting. Hey, Yutaro, let's grab some...
食欲ない。
What is with his eyes? Why are they bleeding? I don't understand. What's up? Feeling sick?
パンツのせいだ。
It's the panties. You ate them?
グワ
No!
ン！持ち主が分かったんだ。
I found out who they belong to. I see. I'm not sure I want to know the answer, but whose were they?
龍次郎のだった。
Ujiro's. Your brothers?
あ
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
あ、自分用にネット通販で買ったらしい。
Okay.
趣味なんだ。
Oh, okay, okay. Hey, I got you. I figured. Well, then that's something. Got poor dude got his hopes up. What is with his eyes bleeding? I don't understand.
しましまパンツで。
Stop! Don't finish that sentence. Look at him, he's gone crazy. We gotta put him down.
なくしちまったよ。
It's going to be okay, Captain. I know you'll find a new dream soon enough. For now, just give yourself some time to grieve.
信じ、
What the fuck?
ありがと
Mission failed. We'll get him next time. That's great. Yutaro nods tearfully. I have no idea what to do about this. Guess I'll just give him a little pat on the shoulder. There, pal. As I'm heading back from the cafeteria with my sandwich, I contemplate returning to the classroom. But I can't imagine either of us will enjoy sitting there in silence together. Instead, I head to my favorite spot. Huh? Door's already unlocked? Somebody's already out there. It's perfectly quiet up here on the roof. Not a soul to be seen. She's probably all by herself. Doing her usual mumbo jumbo, just as I thought. I turn around to find Aoi standing quietly up on the roof over the stairs. Her eyes are fixed on something beyond the farthest reaches of the sky. Something formless and imperceptible. Or maybe she's not looking at anything at all. Bright and sunny day. As I look out of the clear blue autumn sky, I find myself wondering if God might actually answer the phone this time. I'm coming up there, okay? Oh. Wow, sugoi. Holy crap. It's crazy the difference a few extra meters can make. Up here, I'm greeted with a perfectly unobstructed 360-degree view of the entire town. Talk about one hell of a view, he says while looking at her. Fucking Prince Charming. Aoi doesn't take her eyes off the sky for a single moment. This is a special place. A secret spot at the apex of a forbidden land. Yeah, I can see why Aoi might feel that way. Did you eat lunch? Next to her is a plastic to-go bag filled with trash. I can smell the faint traces of something cloyingly sweet, like cake or jam. She tried to eat better. Easy character, don't go telling her how to live her life. You know, something with a balance of nutrients. Is that balanced? Let me finish. Points to the bag containing my lunch. Everything inside screams calorie-laden carbohydrates, from the yakisoba sub to the croquettes to the curry buns. I don't know how to pronounce half of that. The thing about my lunch is I've got one of these bad boys. I set a small metal can down in front of me. Yables. Orange. No. Tomato juice. This way I get a serving of veggies too. Probably solved. Probably problem solved. Okay. She stares at it like it's a relic from Area 51. Is it yummy? Yep. Not actually that great. Truth be told, I'm not a big fan of tomato juice. I just maybe accidentally hit the wrong button on the vending machine. Maybe. I mean, I'm not saying I did. There was a possibility. Want to try it? Is that okay? Sure. Oh, she can have the rest for all I care. Sit over there gulping. She starts to drink. She's really going to town and drink and drink and drink. You downed it all in one go? Is that... Well, I mean, you tell me. I kind of said you could have a drink. A drink meaning as one sip. That was like 15 gulps I heard just then. You tell me. No, I'm not mad or anything. No, I'm not fucking fuming. I'm not pissed. Did you like it? Yep. Her soulless vacant eyes. Okay. I don't really get the comparison, but okay. Glad you liked it. What? I said glad you liked it. Where did you get... A root flag. Okay, now you ruined it. You really love video games, huh? This whole world is a game.
き嫌いじゃないの。
Aoi, opinion has nothing to do with it. Right. Miyuki hates the idea of anyone treating reality like a game, but Aoi thinks they're one and the same. It's only natural they'd never get along, and yet here I am, trying to make it happen anyway. I'm sorry, Aoi. I'm the one who told you to make friends with her, and now it's my fault you got hurt.
辛い思い
Aoi got hurt? Aoi tilts her head. What's with
辛
the...
いって何なの？
What's hurt? Well, it doesn't feel good when Miyuki blows you off every day, right?
うるわかんないの。
Oh no.
葵、セーブデータあるの。
Aoi has a save file.
失敗は
Lucky for
リ
you.
セット。
I can't say the same.
攻略までリロード。
Any mistakes can be reset. Aoi can just reload as many times as it takes.
それだけなの。
That's all there is to it,
違うの？
right? I'm not sure what to tell her. Turns out she hasn't been enduring the pain. She didn't feel it to begin with. She tells herself she can fix her mistakes by starting over, enabling herself to run away from the harsh reality of her actions, letting herself forget. Guessing she's never once thought critically about it, either. Wrong. That's no way to live. She needs stability in her life, and she needs friends.
新一
Anyway, time to eat. Nom. As I take a bite of my croquette, I make my decision. I marry her right then and there. I take her to my bachelor plaid, and show her the love doctor's treatment. I'm so sorry. That night after the sun sets, I'm trying to act like a fucking typical anime protag in a harem. Alright. The wind ruffles my hair as I walk down by the river side. Had a mental stroke, don't worry, it happens all the time. Eventually, I arrive at an old, dilapidated indoor batting cage. I can hear the sharp crack of a bat echoing from inside. The sound is infrequent at best. As expected, there's only one customer inside. Yep, her form is so beautiful, it captivates everyone who sees it. Assuming they aren't distracted by the flutter of her skirt. Right. At least change out of your uniform
演
first.
劇の練習。
I'm practicing for a rehearsal. What?
制服着たままソフトボールするの。
I'm supposed to play softball in a school uniform. That doesn't make any sense. What kind of play is this supposed to be again? I would make a retort, but the aesthetic of her swing renders me speechless. It's just bewitching. I feel like a crack in my neck coming on. I just can't do it. Want to turn? I'll pass.
好きだったじゃない。
Still love it, you know. Yeah, like a million years
そ
ago.
んなに前の話でもないでしょ。
All that for hardly? Whatever, I'm not here to play. I need to talk to you.
向こうさんのことね。
About Muko-san, right? How did you know?
顔に書いてあるわ。
It's written all over your save file.
彼女
Face.
の友達になれって。
Great. Fuck, I got gamer brain. You're going to tell me to make friends with her. As usual, she sees straight through me. Well, no sense trying to beat around the bush now. I should just be honest with her about how I feel. Please. Miyuki. Aoi needs a friend. Look at me. Look at me. Please just spend some time with her.
いつの間に名前で呼ぶようになったわけ？
When did you start calling her Aoi? Huh? Oh, well,
私はお断りよ。友達になんてなれない。
I'm afraid I have to decline. I can't possibly be friends with her. Are you still upset about the blackmail thing?
別に。
Shit. She's been talking to you a lot since then, right?
鬱陶しいわ。
Extremely annoying. But making an effort.
私の気持ちも考えずにね。
Yeah, but she doesn't stop to think about how it makes me feel. Maybe if you were her friend, you could teach her.
いい加減にして。
Just stop! Her voice echoes through the building.
私が何にもせずに今の場所にいると思う？
Do you think it's easy being me, so popular and famous?
目立てば目立つだけ。
It's hard,
何か
okay?
言われるのよ。どれだけ理不尽に妬まれたと思う？
The thing about being popular is that people love to talk. Do you know how many people hate my gut?
私がもともと人付き合い苦手なのも クラスに馴染むために努力してるのもあなただったらわかるでしょ。
Okay. A lot of backstory. I've never been a social butterfly. I have to work hard to fit in at school. Surely, you of all people understand that. I remember when we were younger. Getting some faint, almost reminiscent of Yaoi, actually. Or Aoi, or however you pronounce it. Back then, her natural talents alienated her from everyone else. She stuck out like a sore thumb. So, yeah, she didn't turn into a queen bee by chance.
それなのに向こうさんは現実がゲームだとか現実から逃げてるだけじゃない。
Then there's Muko-san, claiming the world's just a game, having the time of her life in her little escapist fantasy. Of course it's jealousy. Of course it's jealousy.
本気でそうしたいと思わない。
Maybe envy. Kind of this. They kind of bleed the same. Jealousy and envy like are kind of like with the same branch. Yep. Once friends. Yep. Sorry, I shouldn't have jumped to conclusions about you. Yuki takes a deep breath like she's trying to calm herself down.
私こそ急に怒鳴ったりしてごめんなさい。
Likewise, I'm sorry for shouting at you like that. Nah, I mean it was my fault. I hadn't realized exactly why Miyuki resented Aoi for conflating reality with video games. Or conflating, I don't know how to pronounce that. But Miyuki's been working hard to change herself. She's miserable, forced to put on an act in front of all her friends. So it's only natural she'd find Aoi infuriating when she dodges any personal responsibility by downplaying her mistakes. It's just... The thing is, summoning the last dregs of my courage, I look Miyuki in the eye. That's exactly why I think she needs us around, you know? She's gonna mess her life up if she stays convinced that she can just sweep all her mistakes under the rug. But maybe if she... Okay, literally, dude, she is not your responsibility. Like, I don't know... Seems a little weird, alright? She seems a little weird. You know, not my kind of lingo. I don't know if I'd ever catch myself talking to someone like her. Just seems a little out of it, and weird things seem to be happening. I don't understand. Maybe she just needs a little push. That's why I want to help her take the first step.
あなたは昔からそうだった。
You really haven't changed a bit. Where did that come from?
わかったわ。
Fine. I give up. Miyuki's expression tells me she's resigned herself to her fate.
あなたの言うことにも一理ある。手伝
Aww.
ってあげても
Okay.
いいわ。
You have a reasonable point, so I guess I'll help you out. Really? Awesome, thank you.
ただし、これだけ言わせて。
But let me say this. For a fraction of a second, Yuki looks away.
彼女、下心があるわよ。
You might be onto something. She's got an ulterior motive. Yeah. Aoi doesn't just want to make friends with us. Her real goal is blatantly obvious, to be the third wheel that brings me and Miyuki together. Personally, I don't want to let myself get any closer to Miyuki. Both just get hurt. I know that. But all I want is for her to have a taste of what it's like to have real friends for once.
葵のため。
This is all for her sake, is it? For some reason, Miyuki seems a little sad. I'm probably just imagining it.
協力しましょう。
I'll give it my best shot. Really appreciate it.
その代わり、
In exchange, will you help me
私
with...
のお願いも
That was a long
聞い
pause.
てくれる？
Will you help me with something too? You're gonna be my target practice. How does that sound? Yuki grabs the baseball bat, leaning against the wall.
私、次の劇で主役をするの。このフォームを認められてね。
His baseball skills landed me the leading role in the upcoming
OB
performance.
の役者さんも見に来てくれるから、もしかしたら将来にもつながるかもしれなくて。
And there's going to be former graduates coming to see it and everything. This might be my big break. Wow.
嬉しくないの？
Wow. Wow. Aren't you even a little happy for me? I am. Fingers crossed that everything works out. After all, the more distance between us, the better. I put on what I hope is a convincing smile.
そんなわけで、絶対に恥ずかしい演技はできない。
That said, I absolutely cannot afford to make a fool of myself up there on stage. For sure.
恥ずかしい演技はできないわ。
I can't afford to embarrass myself.
恥ずかしい演技は
I can't afford to
できないのよ。
disgrace myself. Okay, I get that part. And? What's going- Hello? Anybody in there?
やめた
Never mind. Wait, what?
やめたの
I changed my mind. About...
これは私一人で解決すべき問題だわ
I should just figure something out on my own. After all that, are you seriously gonna leave me hanging?
我慢して
Deal with it! Damn. Cold. You really enjoy dicking me around, don't you?
でも
Well, it's just...
やっぱり
It's my problem to handle.
私の問題だから
There she goes again. Just when I finally get the chance to speak to her alone, her bad habits start crawling. What? I don't understand. Sure you got it all under control?
できる
I don't understand the negative here. I don't... Positive. Yuki shoots me a determined look, and I heave a sigh. Right. Well, I know you're not a little kid anymore, but... Tend to pile your plate a little too high, if you know what I mean. What? You put too much effort into your little classroom act, too. It's like you have a split personality. Sometimes I get the sense you're killing yourself over it.
そんなこと
No, I'm not. Yes, you are.
ない
Not true. Is so.
ない
Nuh-uh. Yeah, huh? The tension breaks and Miyuki laughs.
今の言い方昔みたい
God, it's just like old times. Does it? At the end of the day, I can't erase our history together. Well, if you ever need me, you know where to find me. I'm happy to help. Not like I've got anything else going on.
暇人
Loser. Shut up, tryhard. You guys are so fucking cute. Miyuki grabs her bat and puts another coin in the
あ
machine.
りがとね
Thanks. She keeps her back turned to me as she speaks, then she heads for the batter's
私
box.
もあなたのそういうところは
There's just something about you that really makes me
信頼してる
believe in you. The baseball rockets off into the night sky and disappears from sight. And for the briefest of moments, it feels like that ball might tear through the fabric of the universe into whatever lies beyond. Interesting. It's almost jarring, these little sequences where it shows the text, but there's no like transition music or anything. It's just that. It's just silence. It's very jarring.
ロマンについて相談がある
I need to talk to you about my dreams. Hiro drops this on me the second I walk into the door. What? I thought your dreams died or something.
なくしたと思った頃に見つかるそれが本当のロマンだ
The moment a man worries that his dream is dead, that's when you know it's the real deal. Right. I'll take your word for it.
感じろ
Look inside your heart. No can do. So what's up? I have none. I don't have a heart.
ロマンの件なんだが
Don't you know? It's about the dream I found outside. His brother's blue striped panties, right?
あの後龍次郎にいろいろ話を聞いたんだそしたらな
I had a whole conversation with Ryujiro after that, and it turns
あ
out
いつ女装レイヤ
he's a
ー
crossplayer.
活躍しているらしい
Okay. He dresses up as a girl in cosplay. Gotcha. So he likes to cosplay in women's clothes?
男の娘と書いて男の子らしい
Yeah, apparently they call it... Let's see if I can get it on the first try. A tokunoko. Or femboy, something like that. I've heard of that. Right, I'll take your word for it.
感じろ
Look inside your heart!
言われたが正直俺にはさっぱりだ
Oh, my ass is getting sore. Oh my god. Real talk, I don't really get
ど
it.
うすればいいと思う
Anyway, what should I do? Do? About what part? I've never seen Yutaro look so conflicted about something before. I let out a sigh. What is it that you want to do?
あいつ読者モデルのバイトもしてて見た目はそこそこ綺麗で綺麗っていうかむしろ可愛い系だけど
He's got a job as a magazine model, and he actually really pulls off the look, though he's not so much sexy as cutesy.
でもやっぱり変だよな
It's just kind of weird, don't you think? I mean, it's definitely uncommon.
俺そういうのって認めてやるべきだと思ってて偏見とか持っちゃまずいだろって
Like, I want to support his life choices and all. I try to stay woke, you know?
でも実際に身内でそういうやつが出たらさ
Try to stay woke.
やっぱりなんか割り切れなくて
But when it's your family, it's hard to accept it right away.
なんか 自分が情けなくなっちまったんだよな。あいつのことが理解できてないんだなって。
Man, I feel so stupid. I don't understand the first thing about him. Yutaro struggles to find the words. Before you ask, yes, he's always this intense. It's just how he is. I wouldn't tear your hair out about it if I were you, personally. He's kept it to himself for over 10 years now, right? You've had, like, a day. Of course you're not going to understand right away. Put it another way. All you need is a little time.
そうかな。
Yeah. Time, man. You think so? It's always her.
おはよ
Good morning.
うみゆき、おはよう。
Morning,
今日も
Miyuki.
いい天気なの。
Nice weather today.
向こうも相手にされないのにな。もう見てらんないっていうか。
Poor Muko. Sone-san won't give her the time of day. At this point, it's getting kind of hard to watch. Never know. They might be different.
違う？
Different how?
ねえ、向こうさん。数学の宿題やってきたかしら。
It's different. She's agreeing to be your friend. Hey, Muko-san, did you happen to finish your math homework?
数学？
Homework?
そう、数学。
Yeah, the kind of work you do in school, but at home. You know, homework.
まだなの。
Not yet.
昼休み空いてるわね。一緒に勉強しましょう。
Aww. No matter what her motives are, that's so sweet. You're not busy at lunch, right? Why don't we go over together?
うる？
Buddha? Aoi freezes in place as though time itself has come to a stop.
よ？
Yes or no?
あ、
Red pill
はい、
or blue
や
pill?
るの。
Got it. Let's do it.
勉強教えてほしいの。
Please tutor me.
先に言うけど、丸写しは許さないわよ。
Just FYI, I won't let you copy my answers.
はい。
Got it. Just like that, I feel the mood of the classroom shift. Up until now, Miyuki has been blowing Aoi off left and right, and everyone else just went along with it. But now that Miyuki's changed her tune, it's possible the rest of the class will too.
そうか。そうだったんだな。
That's it, the answer was right in front of me all along. What's up, Yutaro?
人と人とは分かり合える。
People can each reach an understanding as long as they try.
だよな、新一。
Isn't that right, Shinichi? Sure, that's one way to look at it, I think.
俺も努力を惜しんではいられん。
I just need to give it 110%.
龍次郎の気持ちを理解するため、まずは俺も上層。
If I'm going to understand how Ryujiro feels, then that means I, too, need to start Yeah, good luck with that. No, that's a bad way to go about it, but alright. Trying to relate with your brother, I get it. Trying to understand what he's going through, I get it. Lunch.
いい天気なの。
Nice and warm outside.
私、宿題に付き合うって言ったんだけど、食事も一緒だなんて話したっけ？
I agreed to help you with your homework, nothing more. I certainly don't remember agreeing to eat lunch together. Come on, don't be like that. Here we are. Up on the roof. Up on the rooftop comes Saint Nick with our food.
そもそもこんなところで勉強なんて。
Are we going to get any studying done up here? Would you rather do this in the classroom? With me and her? In front of everyone? There you go, got it. Miyuki draws enough attention just interacting with Aoi. The second I'm added to the mix, there will be rumors flying by tomorrow morning.
ここ、好きじゃないのよ。
I don't like it up here. Reminds you of when you professed your fake love to me, huh?
忘れなさいよ。
Oh? You need to forget that ever happened.
あれは向こうさんがおかしなことを。
Wipe it from your memory. I only did it because Muko-san was acting so... Wait,
向こうさんはどこに？
where is she? Over there.
これ
I was standing on the roof over the stairs, gazing out at the horizon.
何やってるの？
What is she doing? Maybe you should go up there and find out.
バカと煙は高いところが好きって言うけど。
Smoke will rise and fools will climb, as they say. Never heard that saying before in my life. Enough for the proverbs, come on. Yuki reluctantly puts her hand on the first rung of the ladder.
上、見ないでよ。
That wasn't my intention. I don't plan on doing it. Don't you dare look up. I won't! I keep my eyes averted as I follow her up. The view. That does look nice. I will say that. That does look nice. When she reaches the top, Miyuki is immediately captivated by the view. Not that I blame her. It's not even my first time seeing it, and it still takes my breath away. I like the music at this point. Ooh. Pretty cool, huh?
全然
It's unlike anything I've ever
景
seen.
色が違うのね
I thought she was done. My bad.
特別な場所なの
This is a special place.
ごめんなさいさっきあなたをバカにしたこと
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I need to apologize for making fun of you.
ルル
Voodoo?
葵バカにされたの
When was that? Classic Aoi.
お腹減ったのご飯食べるの
I was hungry, time to eat. Just eats all of them.
そうね
Just chops them up. So fucked up. Good call. Clearly this is no time to be lost in thought. We each start to unpack our meals. Man, it's eeasy to forget I'm
いただ
hungry.
きます